Greeting interwebs, this is Check K, and welcome for some more Let's Go Eevee. We just reached Cinnabar Island last time, so why not check it out and see the people nearby and the possible things we can get into. I didn't exactly mean them like that, but hey. Though, it's been a couple days, so it's probably time to sell big pearls we might have gotten off screen along with any other good muddy items we've gotten along the way. I don't know if we got enough time to explore the Pokemon Mansion, and if I can help it, I like to just do it all in one sweep in one episode. So, yeah, I'm a little conflicted about exactly when we want to start it. Still pretty good on items, all things considered. Full heals? I could have sworn if I would need anything, it would have been full heals. And I might as well just top up our storage with one more of those. I would buy X items, but I'm gonna be real. I'm never actually gonna use them. So I'll just hoard my money a little longer. With the way this game works, you can never have too much money for Pokeballs. Never. Cinabar Island. He's living on an island way before the Pokemon lab was built. I wonder if they mean this lab or this other place. But speaking of which, we might as well explore the lab. Everything in this area seems a bit more small than I remember it being. Some Pokemon, I think like that guy used to like convert fossils into Pokemon. But nowadays, I think you could just find like Almighty and Kabuto in the wild. So just come look at our lab. Most impressive. I like to see the Pokemon that strive. No, because we got the I did just remember that we got the Dome fossil from Mount Moonstill, and we still got the Aerodactyls. I'll try. I can try walking. I mean, we're gonna talk to everyone anyways, so if there is someone that can, like, when we don't have guesses, well, at least you're honest. I found this most remarkable fossil inside Mount Moon. I think it's a rare Pokemon. Care to share with the class? No? Okay. Man, like, I know it's been a long time since we actually got the fossils, but now I'm starting to guess myself. Did we actually get fossils? We must have gotten fossils, right? Come on, come at me. I'm a scientist that's been working without sleep or rest. You think you really stand a chance? Sorry to taunt you like that, Allison. I haven't slept in days. Here, I'll give you this. Can you forgive me? I mean, I do find it kind of cute when, like, NPCs give you a little bit of funny dialogue and it's just a glorified pun to play into the item that they're about to give you. I'm surprised they like let this kid run around when they're so freaking busy. Excuse me, sir, but we don't talk about evolution around Jenna Girl. She's perfect the way she is. Why didn't I exactly roll on the whiteboard with permanent marker? Maybe I could turn the other way and no one would ever know? I can't think of a specific story, but I feel like that's something that society as a whole can relate to. Okay, last chance for a scientist that can convert fossil Pokemon. Hiya, I'm an important doctor. Yes, very well known indeed. Yes, I do have fossils for you. Do it. Now, are you gonna make me walk outside like the old games, or are you gonna give me a cutscene? Thank you. Success. The fossils of Kabuto, like I thought. And we got ourselves a Kabuto. I think we can name it, and we're gonna get to see it right here. I don't know, I just thought, maybe just because it's round, but I always found Kabuto cuter than Almighty. And that's the real reason, like, I've always leaned towards it. Like, I was that way as a kid, and I still think that way now. Like, I've grown to appreciate Almighty and all stars of design as I've gotten older, but I still have a soft spot for Kabuto. Like, I don't know if it's as a kid, I thought Almighty was ugly for some reason. I don't know why I would think that, like, it's got a cute face. Maybe because it looks a little bit like Shulubu, or Kalubu. What is the name of that outer god? Outer gods aren't exactly in my religion. Can't blame me for not knowing exactly how it works. All matter is made out of tiny molecules. It's like how 100 yen is a collection of a lot of ones. How come I don't remember that NPC? I know it's a random throwaway piece of dialogue, but it caught my interest pretty well there. Maybe when I become a fossil or... Oof. I don't know why that, like, stuck out to me. You know what, this would... I don't know where... I feel like this place is a little bit smaller. It's not even that smaller, it's just more condensed. Like, everything you need is, like, it would take a lot longer to walk from this door to this door to this door from what I remember. But I'm a little sad, because this is the place in older games where you could do a lot of trades, and honestly, this would be a perfect place to, like, let us trade for a low-end Raichu. Because I don't remember which game. Huh. It's a photo of Cinnabar Island's founder, Dr. Fuji. That's interesting to note. I mean, I knew that already, but I didn't realize that they actually, like, spelled it out for you. I only learned from the internet that Dr. Fuji had any ties to the Pokemon Science Lab. And how... Wow, that was only 6 minutes. You know what? Maybe if we breeze through real quick, we can still knock it out. Oh, man. I was just thinking about this theme that, like, really gets to... I like the way they remastered this theme in this game. Sorry if I put it into words, there's just something about it. Like, they managed to keep the same feel. Yeah, it's a tiny bit more whimsical. But I still like it quite a bit. You know, like, Himalaya, you've had a lot of time in the sun. Accidentally from being the front of the party. I want to make sure Glissis doesn't fall too far behind in levels. So I'm gonna, like, stick him back over there. I also just remembered that I never got around to swapping Thunderbolt. So I think if we go through here, which it'll be a lot easier to go through this place quicker since we can just dodge the wild Pokemon, I say as I find a coach trainer. Well, you want to have... But, I'm 10. Please refocus on your wording. I like your name though. And I'm also kind of like hearing Rita makes me think of Rita from Tales of Vesperia. It's one of those games that I would consider my favorite game that I've never played. Cause it's just like, it's impossible for me to get into new RPGs these days because I just don't have the time commitment that I used to. And like, I look at an RPG, I think about how like it takes like 40 hours if you're lucky to get through an RPG these days, and I'm just like, I can't do that. I'll get like maybe 3 hours in and never be able to pick it up again. Cause I barely... It's a little weird, like, with all the focus on less playing I do, you think I, like, play a lot more games, and that's true. But honestly, you're seeing the majority of video games that I play, because I get so busy with things that once I battle, or what you see on screen is the majority of my gameplay time. Because I spend the rest of that time, like, either editing videos, recording podcasts, doing the streams for y'all. I guess it's a half-truth, like, a lot of that time... Really, that was not a good time for that to happen. I really couldn't afford to have a miss like that. But I admit, like, a lot of my time got to Pokemon Go. But I don't regret that because, like, that actually gets me outside and walking. So, I think that's the only reason I'm able to be as committed to Pokemon Go as I am, because it's just this own little thing I do. And that's the reason I was hesitant to swap into Hoopalele in the first place. Hopefully we can one-shot, because Duck Doritos is frail as glass. And just not have to worry about it anymore, possibly. Well, hopefully we won't have to fight too many more trainers like that, because yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, you're not done yet. I did just realize, well, order leveling up reminded me that I have a flying type. Maybe I should make use of them. Though, that also reminds me, I wonder if I should get a fighting type, and if so, who I should throw on the team. Maybe, like, maybe I could get a Poliwrath and just, like, alternate with Hoopalele, but I don't know if I want to take away from Hoopalele's time. I just realized, like, having a flying type is a little bit iffy. Because Hoopalele is already part flying. The only thing is that Hoopalele doesn't have any flying type moves. I don't think she'll ever learn them. Because I noticed from the times I was looking things up in Let's Go Eevee, it seems like the majority of Pokemon learn their last moves like high 30s, low 40s. So I don't even know what to make out of it. Thank you for finishing yourself off for me. Highly appreciated. Made me realize the error of my ways without any major consequence to it all. What, you're surprised that my Eevee survived those fighting type move? I'm surprised too. Okay, Rock Slide. Not a bad move. I always find myself relying on Rock Slide for coverage. It's just like a very reliable rock type move for that sort of thing. It's decently powerful for the amount of accuracy it has, and like it feels like you get it as a TM in almost every game. Huh. I mean, we did just fight a Doug trio, so I'm surprised Cincinnati can learn, but Glisshiss. Now, I'm gonna see if I can fit it on his move pool, because it would give me a reason to use. It'd give me a reason to use Glisshiss over 69 the Victory Belt. Headbutt. I keep getting amazed of how powerful Headbutt is. I'm not sure what. You know what? Since Headbutt is a team, I'm gonna get rid of it for now. I can't even remember the last time I used Glare, and honestly, like, if we really need to paralyze something, Giant Girl can come in and do it. Like, might as well. I can't even say wild Pokemon because we don't even fight wild Pokemon anymore. They just pop up and. Well, we fight wild Pokemon, but we don't have to try to throw Pokeballs at them while we're fighting them, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I'll consider it. Glare might actually be useless. Because if I really need to paralyze something to cripple it, Giant Girl can just do that with her Zappy Zap. I forget. Shoot. You know the names are dumb when you say something stupid. And you think that could be the name of the move. Even if it's just the first random thing you make up on the top of your mind. I really shouldn't be catching this coughing, but I mean, for the collection. If it just is nice, it won't be an issue. Well. Yeah, I think partly because I know the big gimmick behind this place, I'm a lot less intimidated by it than I am Silph-Co. Like, Silph-Co is probably obvious too if you remember it. For some reason I remembered the whole gimmick behind the Pokemon matching over Silph-Co. Speaking of which, hello free EXP. I know we've seen like a bunch of these already, but they're rare encounters and they give a lot of experience. I'd be a fool to pass up on one. Maybe we'll just get a first ball and not have to worry about it stalling out the entire episode. I wasn't expecting that to actually work. But hey, here we are. Oh, I forgot Order's knocked out. So, oops. Now, I was thinking of swapping out Order just to... so we wouldn't have to waste a healing item, but I mean... I'm not doing much else with these revives. I really don't want... Order is our lowest level Pokemon, so... I really don't want them to miss out on any more experience. And I guess it was worth taking the time to come over here, because Foul Play is another pretty good move from what I recall. I just don't know if we'll get as lucky with Pokemon being able to learn it. Huh. I don't know why. I feel like Gyarados should be able to learn it at the very least. So... I'm just getting to a point where I probably need to play around with this. Mega Drain... I don't think it's more powerful than... Actually, it is significantly more powerful. But special, and I'm pretty sure my Pokemon's more physically oriented. Not by that much though. I think we'll still benefit from giving this an upgrade. And if we get a better Grass Moon, then I'll just replace it later. And Surf... No, Waterfall's better for Hooplele for reasons I've probably explained several times already. I'm surprised we don't have Ice Beam yet, or... I guess we do have Flamethrower, wasn't... I think, like... That's right, I was considering giving that to Gambalela. Next time I bring her out, I'll reevaluate the situation and consider it. Foul Play can be learned by no one. Glitziz can learn Dark Pulse. Let me double check that, but I think like I was in a situation before and noticed that was the same power as Crunch, and yeah, definitely leaving that as is. I mean, while I'm here, why not just go for all the moves, make sure I haven't forgotten anything. No one can learn Brick Break. I'm starting to realize just how few Pokemon on my team have no arms. And it's just as unfortunate overall. Alright, so we need to play around with these switches, and that's how we make progress in this dungeon. I think, like... Oh, they've, like, spelt it out. Like, I remember, like, in the... I remember in the old games, you just have to take a leap of faith down that particular pit, and that is how you get down to this lower area. And that's the part that I think really trips people over. But then they just put this ladder right there. Maybe you still have to fall down that ladder just a way to get back up. Are you really going to make me waste anything besides a Pokeball on this Rattata? Come on, game. Think about it. Think a little bit harder about if you're actually being fair. Thank you. It shouldn't really even be read in my humble opinion. But I'm just happy that we got it and don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright. 5 silver raspberries. Which is nice considering, like, I can't figure out how to actually get more berries for my life depending on it. Like, I feel like it's something you occasionally get from wild Pokemon for free. 1 ball. If I can throw it right. 1 ball, and if you don't stay in this ball, we're leaving. Well, you know, friending the Pokemon actually helps you get places. And Order definitely needs some experience, but I'm not sure if I'm confident enough leaving them up in front. I thought they'd do good against the Poliwrath, and then I got Rock Slide. Now, I was wondering if you're a trainer I had to battle. My mentor once lived here. And I feel like I'm skipping a lot because I just came straight up to the upper floor. But you know what? If I stumble across the right way, right away, I might as well. And then we can just backtrack for any items I might have missed along the way. Let's try out our new move. I just realized, like, how this Arbok's entire moveset is physically defensive, so it might have a little tricky of a time. But if we get flinch hacks like that, that's good too. I think I'm just gonna bust up some potions sometime soon, because a lot of my Pokemon are crippled, lower on health than I like, and I'm feeling a little too lazy right now to backtrack to the Pokemon Master, mostly because I just really feel I really would love to clear this entire place in one episode. It just sucked to have like half an episode just finishing up the Pokemon Mansion, and we're already about 20 minutes on my recording for this particular episode. Oh. Sorry about that pause, I just had a little bit of acidity of a burp. It felt like a burp at least, trying to come out. But it wouldn't come out and it just made me feel like I had acid in my throat. I just realized what that could actually... That's not good. But I don't see there's really anything more I can do about it. Come on, are they really gonna make me, like... If I wasn't exploring the place earlier on, we could easily have cleared this entire place in half an hour. And yet here I am, kind of wondering like if 10 minutes is going to be enough. I wish I could put my finger on just why the battles feel like they drag so much. You have seen me struggle. See Erica's gym. Are the animations just too slow? Is there something else about it that I'm missing? Also, I'm really like pushing my buttons. Dugtril's fast. It's 4 times weak to ground, and I have the most powerful ground type move in the game. I should be fine. I had some doubt though. I'm glad I was proven wrong, but I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't have doubt. Alright. Yeah, I'm strong. Mind just let me go by and heal real quick? Maybe give a hint? The trouble where you can't get where you want to go. Try climbing down that long ladder. Oh, way to just spell it out. I'll keep exploring a tiny bit more. Because I think if I just, like, beeline towards where I remember the key being, we won't really even get to do anything in here. You know, Order, I think if you're full health, I'll actually be tempted to use you. And didn't I just pick up an antidote not too long ago? Yeah. Funny running into one of those, of all things. Alright. Yeah, I know if I explore a little bit, get to pick up some nice items. I mean, we did just come across 2 TMs going through this place alone that we wouldn't be able to get otherwise. What could possibly be down here? Just more items. No thank you. I'd rather just be on my way. So please. You're just gonna waste my time. And your potions and revives. If I had my victory bell out here from the start. You know what? Because I never actually use the glare. Let's use the glare. Let's use it and keep myself from not completely wasting it. I also just realized like it feels kind of contradictory to have my one poison type no glare, because like I can't poison it if it's already paralyzed. So yeah, I think glare's gonna go. I'm not sure if I just want to reteach a TM to it though, or if I want to just keep it out here a little bit longer and see how it goes. I am appreciating the paralyzation, so it wasn't a complete waste. I did at least get some practical use out of it. Oh, I just realized I could do freaking parafusion. Or flinch, combine like flinching and paralysis together with the combo. Maybe the choice of what move to get on Glycetis isn't as simple as I thought. Primate. I think this is a good opportunity to use our flying type. It's a shame that it's also part normal, but Dugtrio should be a fast boy, fast girl. All I need is one drill peck, right? That was a sound. If you want me to never speak of that sound again, I don't blame you. Okay. That wasn't even super active damage, that's just this move being a strong move. It's gonna be a little annoying if after all of that, it is her sense of confusion. I should have just hoped for it to hurt itself in confusion. I mean, I can't complain about being under leveled. I did kind of just skip my way over here. If I would have like taken care of the 2 other gyms that we found along the way, then this wouldn't be an issue. It just gives me an opportunity to really appreciate the weaknesses of my team members. Like Dugtrio being as frail as glass. Thankfully it didn't get knocked out for once, so I guess I found a Pokemon that's not as frail as glass. My own team member. I can appreciate that. Okay. And I don't even feel like this item's gonna be worth it. Great. A Hyper Potion used up to make up for that Pokemon health that I lost. Alright. Really long ladder. So maybe actually the ladder I took wasn't long enough. You know, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna slap myself in the face if it turns out like the whole reason behind replacing ladders with falling is that they were like, oh, this is too violent for kids, it's gonna encourage bad behavior, we better take off jumping off a 5-foot pit because kids won't know any better or something crazy like that. I mean, they took out gambling. Nothing would surprise me anymore. Oh, so, like, what is it with, like, Gorgless? I know the answer. The question is, why can't I find something good for Glycetis to come into? And that's just... There's not much good for Glycetis to go into as a pure poison type. Right. Do your worst. Just knows a lot of my Pokemon are pretty crippled and not gonna appreciate just coming in on a move out of the blue. I shouldn't have to fight that many more trainers though. If I recall correctly, I should be able to avoid most of them, but as you can see, I'm not exactly doing the best job avoiding stuff. Well, at least it didn't hit me with a strong move. But I kind of feel my steam running out here, but I really feel like all the commentary would be a naught if I end the episode before completing the Pokemon Mansion, especially because I think I'm so close. Basically, I got like a strong, powerful moves on a fast Pokemon, and I could just end things off. The game can hear me talk about it. The game can hear me talk about how I want this to be over. Do I take the risk? I'm already faster than it. I'm not gonna risk going for a sucker punch and it not attacking. Get out of here. You gotta minimize. I never want to see your face again. General rule of thumb. We do not appreciate the minimize in this household. Alright, actually I don't think this is the right way because it's not the big ladder, it's only a big ladder. But I mean, we're already down here, so I might as well just double check to make sure there's not any interesting items along the way. Hey, did you know if you step in a panel, you can go back to the entrance? If I recall, it's only one way though, or something weird like that, so I'd rather not risk that. And just like, see if I... Well, this retard wants to fight, just like lunging at me before I barely even realize that it's there. You know, you got some audacity, kid. I'll give you a chance to come along with the team. I'm in a little bit of a rush, so if you don't get in the Pokeball, I may have to reconsider. You know, I'm tired of having empty threats. And this is pretty much the equivalent of wiping you out of the face of the planet. Yeah, I didn't run, I obliterated, I sent that Rattata to the Shadow Realm, as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, okay, we could fight the burglar, or we could completely turn a blind eye to the situation going on, and go ahead, Sludge Bomb. That is going to be a TM that we have to look into, compared to the moves we have. Diary, September 1st. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We failed to curb his vicious tendencies. Oh yeah, this is where we get the whole lore dump. Maybe I am rushing for this place too much, because there's definitely a few diary entries that we should have found along the way. That it though? No. There's more to this place than that. I'm not even gonna give this Raticate the time of day. I'll leave this alone just to make sure. As long as I'm careful of not getting spotted, it should be fine. Okay. Okay, I think this is a door that we couldn't go through before. Okay, you move, so you don't have to worry about. I can rest in a bed in the middle of an abandoned laboratory. And I can do it twice. Yeah, I don't know. Gut tells me I need to flip the switch, but this also looks like a panel that would be able to, like... I feel like you tap that once and you won't be able to go anywhere with it. Rare candy. I thought I knew it wouldn't be the item that we needed, but I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more than that. I know this is the point where I was getting complained about the wild Pokemon popping up at the most inconvenient time, but then this is also the point where you could just say, Jackie K, you're that concerned, just pull or repel. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm tempted. But the Pokemon aren't that annoying yet. Huh. Don't recall this from the original games. It's a large container made of thick glass. It looks as though something been beating on it over and over from the inside. There's a Lax Elixir. And there are some things that come to mind about that, but keep yourself. Thick glass. Looks like it would have had some kind of liquid that dried up. Do y'all want to know the lore about this place now? Or later? I'm surprised I actually found a candy there. Okay, what kind of weirdo puts the only key to their gym in the middle of an abandoned laboratory? You know what? Let's just catch a Magmar. Talking about like all this stuff about not having an item that. I'm gonna just let the cat out of the bag. I'm pretty sure I remember Solar Beam being a TM in this place, and I could have sworn you like get it right before the secret key. I might be just mixing it up with older games, so. I think we got like, we're almost at like We're past 30 minutes, we're approaching 40. I'm gonna just walk out with y'all just to make sure we don't miss on anything on the way out. And in between episodes, I'll just double check to make sure I'm not missing any more TMs from this place. Maybe if I'm feeling ambitious with the editing, I'll splice in some of those other journals I overlooked because I didn't exactly take a straight route here and now, but they come pretty close. I definitely feel like there's a lot of portions of this place that I kind of skipped, just semi-intentionally, semi-not, rushing through the place. I think I was like going through this with a healthy jog, I think is a good term. We weren't running, we weren't walking and taking the scenic route. We were just taking a pleasant jog somewhere in the middle. And yes, I'm catching a Rattata. I thought it'd be quicker than running away from it. Oh, no one's perfect. We can't be accurate about everything all the time. Okay, that's the panel. That's our key out. I'm gonna pause right about here and see if I can find those journals before we head out. Great, now I gotta finally switch to the intermission. You know what? I'm impatient. I'm just gonna head out here. Partly because, like, I really feel like I need to clear my nose, and that's not gonna be something we want to see on screen. And yeah, like I thought, it's one way. It's kind of weird. In the older games, like, you could open up a panel for a secret entrance that take you back here with a shortcut, but what was one way? Because sworn that you could also go back in. Maybe it was like a thing where that they reset as well, though. Anyways, that's all I got here. We found the secret key. So next time in our adventures in Let's Go Eevee, I think we're gonna check out the Cinnabar City Gym. We've come this far with sequence breaking, might as well commit. I did notice that the trainers were pretty tough just in here. I can only imagine them being tougher in the gym, but we'll just find out together. Until then, though, take care. Because, I mean, like, it's a good chunk of backstory that's been pretty persistent since the beginning of time. Here we go. Diary, February 6th. This one was, like, pretty close to the entrance. We obtained a new Pokemon from Mew. We have named this new Pokemon Mewtwo. These guys have doctrines. Okay. Rare candy, I guess that's worth it. I haven't used any candies in general yet, but it's an objectively good thing to have. Alright. Onwards to the next one. But again, I'm also not going to try to search too. Oh, you know what? I think the majority of these were just in plain sight this whole time. Diary, July 5th. We discovered a new Pokemon deep in the jungle. And that's all there is to that one. Yeah, it's all the minor areas that I haven't explored fully. I think if I just, like, look for these diary entries, I'm gonna find the items I missed along the way. Well, almost got ordered to a level that's reasonable. Fisher. I think it's a little too gimmicky to fit on this team. But user opens a fissure in the ground and drops the target in. Target faints instantly if this attack hits. Very low accuracy is impossible to use on a Pokemon that's higher level than yours. But I know in some games the move actually gets more accurate in power the more levels you have above your opponent. So it kind of mimics things from other RPGs. You know what? I was gonna pass on by Fisher, just because it's so inaccurate and it's kind of more of a gimmick than anything. But let's be real, I'm never gonna use agility. So why not? It might be fun to use in the same way that I just like try to use Metronome with Gambalea. Even though more times than not I get a pointless stupid move out of it. Well, this is gonna be fun to edit. Well, good. I was getting tired of your face too. Cheeky little fella. Please. Just goes to show you that manners pay off. You just have to be on the right side. Like if you're a rocket grunt on the wrong side, playing these is gonna get you nowhere. Screech. An interesting move. The harshly lowered defense does make it worth... Ooh, I forgot about that accuracy though. Does make it worthwhile. I don't think I can fit it on the team. I'm already debating if I want to keep Glare. And... since it's just a casual playthrough for the story, I don't see myself really needing to go in depth to like lowering stats to that degree, especially for an inaccurate move. Alright. Well, here's another item that I would have passed by if I wasn't going on a wild goose chase for one more journal entry. Well, here's an item I didn't pick up before, so I'm pretty confident this is the one journal entry we didn't read yet. Diary, July 10th. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon, Mew. Holy cow, they said Christian in a Pokemon game? Also, I don't know why I thought that Pokemon was, you know, anything besides a Pokemon. You should be honored, Rattata. You're actually getting caught in an Ultra Ball because I'm too lazy to swap my balls around. You're living the life of kings. You're in the top percentile of the Rattatas. Maybe more like a top 20%, not like the top 1% though. Alrighty. Pretty confident that was all of them, especially because that was the first one. We never use these escape ropes. Now's probably a good time as any to actually use it. So for real, that is the end of the episode. I can't believe I'm gonna have to actually take the time to edit this one. But I think like the backtracking we did and the lore that we found in the process made it worthwhile. Thanks again for tuning in for this edition of Let's Go Eevee. And for real, we're gonna check out Cinnabar City Gym next time. Until then, see y'all later. Take care.